Now, so much excitement building up to. We get it. We now get why Michonne's katana is bloody for 145. What's going on, guys? We are talking The Walking Dead, and this is like a prediction video. I'm not saying that I'm the greatest at predicting stuff. I'm mostly good at predicting stuff when it comes to MMA fights, boxing fights, or even film in general. Because you can only, if you just really dig deep, you can only go so far with the story. I mean, it's told differently. I mean, they execute it differently, but overall, it's the same stuff you've seen all the time, just told differently in kind of a way. But we're talking The Walking Dead, 145. We're talking about Michonne's katana, bloodied, and the meaning towards that. And I want to give a shout outs to Mike. You'll probably see Mike on the comic section. Loyal subscriber. Mike, man, you're the best. Thank you for continue watching me. And also, I don't want to get your name wrong, dude, because I want to say it was his comic, but it's Comic Dude 101. This kid is he's funny. He's just recently did a hangout with him. He's a great guy. Check out his channel. I'll have the link below. But let's get into The Walking Dead before I run out of time. It's late at night. I just reviewed Fairy Tail, but my God. Are you still hyped from the last chapter? I know I keep talking about 144, but the tones that shifted, but that threw me off, and then at the ending, just like it just was an impactful chapter for things to come. Now we see on 145 the cover art, and we've heard Robert Kirkman say this is probably one of the most important chapters. He's been kind of hyping it up a little bit. On Wiki, at least on the Walking Dead Wiki, he says that. But, I mean, how can he not? I mean, everybody's going to be glued to whatever how they read it. This is important. This is one of the important chapters because Rick is going to decide what he wants to do. Now, I said that with Rick and his, how he is today, I don't think he wants a war. I don't think he's going to tell Maggie. I think that's why Maggie was getting mad at Rick, because he doesn't want this. He thinks they should not go to war because of the whispers and how dangerous they are. But this chapter is hinting at Michonne's own agenda, with her katana being bloodied. Esquivel is dead. That was probably Michonne's future right there. Michonne, I know Esquivel and Michonne weren't seen eye to eye, but, Esquivel was going to give it a go. That little subtle hint that he was going to go. And I think Michonne still loved Esquivel. I think Michonne did see something in Esquivel. But now that Esquivel is gone, every time Michonne loves somebody or has feelings towards somebody, opens up to somebody, they're dead. They die, and they die horribly. Tyrese, horribly. It's about the same thing as Esquivel, actually. Freaking Morgan, not horribly, but tragically. Esquivel. I mean, the only ones that haven't bit the dust is Rick, Andrea, some of the members of the original. This is leading me, I guess, predicting-wise, or not even really predicting, just throwing it out there, Just throwing it out there. I would think Michonne, in a character standpoint, Michonne's very level-headed. She's level-headed on the TV show. She's level-headed in the comic books. But there is times where her anger thirsts for revenge. If something happens to her, she will fuck you up. She will make sure you get fucked up. If you don't believe me, you go back to the governor. The governor and Michonne. My God, those pages when you're reading it, like, like the hatred towards these two they had. The hatred that Michonne had for the governor. The pleasure she had of fucking his shit up. Michonne will want revenge on Esquivel. I just don't see it any other way. Just thinking about, me being in Michonne's shoes, me thinking about, how she is and how she acts. I mean, hell, she went to go look for her daughters. Her daughters, I believe. I think it was her daughters or maybe sons. I believe it was daughters when she came back as a pirate. She went to go look for them, even knowing that they're pretty much possibly dead. When she has something on her mind, she will just go right towards it. I mean, just look at Michonne and how she is. When she wants to find somebody she really loves, and it's like love itself. She goes after it. Michonne is the type of person that when she has her mind put onto something, she will do it, and she'll do it 100%. She won't go 95. She won't go 88. She'll go 100% all in. With Esquivel dead, with the Whisperers fucking everything up, with the Whisperers having Rick by the throat, honestly, Michonne will probably fuck things up. She'll probably go after the Whisperers and what they did. No evidence. Just though, Rick will probably say, yeah, Alpha had a machete. Michonne will go after them. Michonne will go after them. I just don't see it any other way. Now, I mean, a lot can happen in an issue. I mean, we just saw that in 144, just those couple of pages just like fucking just turned upside down, Now we're back into the shit. Now we're back into the meat and potatoes, so to speak. In this next issue, is Michonne going to go vigilante and go after them? I don't know. It's unlikely, very unlikely that she's just going to go straight at the Whispers right then and there. I think she's going to listen to Rick, but I think her mind is made up that she's going to behead some people. She might kill a few of the Whispers before they head back to Alexandria. She might just take a couple heads. Or she might go vigilante and go straight to the Whispers. She'll ask Lydia, where the fuck are they? I'm going to take your mama's head. Something like that. I mean, Michonne's smart. I think she knows that she'll need like a plan to get her revenge. I think overall the next chapter is all about revenge. It's all about Michonne and her feelings towards what the fuck just happened, and of course about it's not only a cover can like mislead you. Or sometimes Walking Dead covers do mislead you. It could be something about something else, or maybe just a little tidbit, what the cover presented. I mean, we still have this whole thing with Rick having to decide what he wants to do. We still have to have him have a conversation with Maggie. We still have to have the whole conversation with Lydia. Now Lydia joining the group. Can she be trusted? Nobody's going to trust her because she is, I mean, everything that's happened, there's no way they're going to trust her. They're going to say, these people are dangerous and you just brought one in. So that's that whole debate, but just the sword, the blood, that might not even be fucking Michonne's sword. That might be somebody else's sword. As we know, the guards have like Dante and all them, Jesus, they have swords. They did the Michonne thing and it's very smart. So, I mean, so many other things is like occurring this next issue. That's why we're going to be glued to the seat, looking and just reading page by page, drool coming out of our mouth, maybe a Diet Coke. Hell, you be drinking the Mountain Dew. There ain't no fucking Diet Coke, Mountain Dew, and you just want to see what is going to happen next. Now, if the cover art is hinting at something, I think, if anything, Michonne's just vengeful side will come out eventually. I think she's going to want revenge, like I said. But like I said also, that it could be completely different. We can have Rick go back to Alexandria, this and that. But I'm going to go, realistically, I think Rick's going to go back to Alexandria. If anything, Michonne might pop a couple whispers, get some intel maybe. Something. I really do think this is going to be a little bit focused on Michonne and her pretty much, and Esquivel. Esquivel is dead. Esquivel is gone. And a lot of other people are gone. Rosetta's gone. Eugene. I think Eugene might sacrifice himself. I just have that feeling he might just go out with a bang. And I'm going to make another video, my thoughts on Andrea and Michonne, and if they're going to make it out of this arc, if they're going to make it out this next war that's occurring. And then we also have Negan. There's so many things that are just occurring. There's so many loose ends that need to be addressed, that is going to be addressed throughout all these chapters that are ahead of us. But right now, I'm just a fan. Right now, I'm just waiting for the next issue. And of course, that's season 6. But oh my God, it is a great time to be a Walking Dead fan, because now we're moving. Beforehand, Kirkman was just getting all the characters aligned, getting you introduced to the how things run now, a little time skip. But now we're moving, and I am loving the Whispers. I think the Whispers are definitely a menace, a group that could bring Rick back to the Stone Age. That Bryan Cranston's line from Godzilla. You're lying, and I deserve to know. You got my son. If you've seen that part, Bryan Cranston was like the best thing out of the Godzilla movie. Well, anyway, so thank you guys for listening. That's it. Until next time, until we talk another Walking Dead, I'll have a top 5 coming out pretty soon. I'm doing some DBZ videos first, and a couple other videos. Then I'll go through The Walking Dead. And the first thing to do is I put my top 5 out there, pictures, music, this and that. And then I make another video explaining why they're my top 5. So first I have to do Tenchi Muyo because I had that up there. But yeah, Walking Dead, there's a lot to talk about in upcoming weeks. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please subscribe. If you don't want to, then okay. But please subscribe and like the video if you like it. If you like the video, why not? Just push the like button. And comment below. I will always answer you guys' questions. And if you guys got Walking Dead questions for me, let me know. And also, that's about it. I think that's it. That's it. So thank you guys for listening. Until next time. Dead Man's out.